try to see the way the world turned, what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing, baby? It's a new day. We got a new show. It's a new year. Boy, howdy shit. Hold on to your britches. It's going to be an exciting year, I feel. Anyway, I am so glad y'all are here. I'm sorry I had to do a restart there at the beginning. We didn't have half our family. It connected to YouTube, but did not connect to Facebook, so we had to back up there for a second, go back and get the rest of the family because we wanted everybody here, baby, and I'm so glad y'all are here. Hell, I'm glad I'm here. Let me get hold of my mouse here and get this thing backed up. On this attempt, Adina Michael was the first one to jump in, followed by Bart Larson. Adina Michael is here twice, and the remixtress is here, thank goodness. Phyllis Harrison, thank you very much for being here. Mega Wet Willie, always nice to see you in there, brother. Let me see our own Bernadette Bree, that's right. Take two. Yeah, we're not always, anyway, it's been a long time since we've, anyway, Irene Lambert, thank you for being here. Gene Shanky, Penny Hartleben, thank you. Anonia Sislick, I'm going to get it. Just don't worry about it, baby. I'll get it right sooner or later. Dorothy Tyndall's here. Let me see. Louis Russo. See you. Louis had a big donation last show, and I didn't get to call it out. Louis came in big time. I appreciate it very much. Kelly Harris is here. Homer's Reluctant Odyssey. Christopher, always happy to see you in there. I hope all is well in your life, brother. I thought about you the other day. I really did. Piece of wood I was messing with. Anyway, Karen Van Wyk, Bob K. There it is. Let me get on down here. We won't get a show started. Anyway, there we are. Trudy Bacter's here. Jerry Wallace, always a pleasure to see you in there, brother. Been here a long time. Julie Gandy just showed up, so thank you very much, baby. Anyway, how y'all doing? We're all doing fine. It's time for a new year. There's a lot of shit in the news. But before we get all cranked up, I want to tell everybody thank you for all the well wishes and concern that this Blue Dot family showed. The last show ended abruptly, and it was no fun for everybody involved. But anyway, long story short, I've been to the doctor. I got new appointments with new doctors. It's going to be an adventure all the way down the line. I get to threaten my kids that I'll blow up the place with nitroglycerin, and they're over there looking up nitroglycerin. Hey, that shit really does. Yeah, it does, baby. That's right. Stand back. Anyway, I am happy to be here, and like I said, we've got a year coming that's going to be it's going to be a doozy going right out the gate. Let me get my two co-hosts up here. I've been instructed not to let my blood pressure go up, but how can you not do that shit with this shit going on? But we're going to try.
Easy does it, Ron. Easy does it.
Yeah, easy breathy. Hello, Miss Chick. How are you doing, darling?
Well, I'm doing all right.
Good.
It was a bit hectic for me today, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
Today was no jewel either. I'm telling you.
Hi, John. Hi, Missy Chick.
How
How
you
you
doing,
guys
darling?
doing? I'm doing good. Hey, I see a special guest in the audience today.
Special guest. I
Yes.
see. I see. Oh, wait a minute. Well, let's just start this off because we have three with the hands up. Let's bring them all in. Mitch and Lewis and Craig. Mitch. Mitch, how are you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
What's going on?
What's going on in your world, buddy?
Oh, much the same. We're, proceeding. We got some little bit of snow this morning.
Ooh, wicked stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't
And
have
yeah, just plugging through January. I got a busy time coming up with the new gig to be teaching next week.
outstanding.
So,
How's that going?
just
by the
getting
way?
ready for that. What's that?
How's that new adventure going? Everything
So
going
far,
well?
so good.
Good.
Really can't complain. Yeah,
Outstanding.
really can't.
That's always helpful. Let's get Lewis. Lewis, are you in the room?
Yes, sir, I am.
How you doing, brother?
Great. I just wanted to say, John,
Yes, sir.
just a couple things, and if everybody will let me just say a couple things. First of all, I want to tell you I love you, and
Well,
thank
brother, I
you
love
for
you
being
back.
here.
You're live.
And the other
That-
thing, yeah, that's the main thing. And I'm not doing too well myself. I'm on Social Security. I don't have a lot, but I'm going to give you what I think I can help you out with for your
Well-
prescriptions for the next month. Maybe
Well, brother,
$100.
You know, I appreciate anybody that donates to this show, but brother, don't ever
No,
do something that puts
John,
yourself in jeopardy. So, you know, you got medication you got to buy too. So,
John,
you know,
I don't want to. I don't want to say this, but the truth being is, I'm probably not going to be around much longer. But I want
well,
your
brother,
voice to be here forever, and I just got
brother,
to
you
say,
honor
I'll
me.
feel that.
You honor me. You know, I'm not all that, but you know, it just. But I appreciate you, Craig, saying that. I mean, I'm sorry, Lewis. I looked up at squirrel anyway.
It's okay,
I,
John. And
I
the other
appreciate.
thing I want to say is I love Bernadette and thank her for everything, and Missy
Lewis,
Chick, everything
you
they're doing.
know, you have my heart. You're the first one to reach out to help anybody in this family. And I truly appreciate all that you have
Yes,
ever done for any blue dot in this family. You're a wonderful person.
you are.
Wonderful. Absolutely.
I know you've been making
Bernadette,
donations in this show for a
as
long time.
long as I'm
And
around,
I
you,
love you just because
you
your name is
call on
Lewis
me. You call
and I
on
have
me
a brother
anytime
named
you
Lewis.
want, and I'll be there as long as I can. But
Well,
I just
we
wanted
hope
to tell
that's a long
John,
ass time, Lewis.
Bernadette told me last week, I asked her, when you went off air early, I said, Bernadette
Right.
in the blue room, I said, tell John I love him. She says, tell him yourself.
There you
And
There
go.
you go.
you know what?
You tell
I
him.
just want to tell you I love you, John, and I hope you're around for a long, long time.
Lewis,
and
I
I'll,
appreciate
I'll
that.
fade
And
out from here.
the same sentiment goes to you, brother. Don't give up, no fight.
I love you, John.
I love you
Keep up
too,
the
brother.
fight.
We adapt, we overcome, we move forward. That's what we all got to do, brother. You hang
Remember,
tough.
Blue Dot? Vote, vote, vote. That's all we
Vote.
got.
That's all we got is each other to lean on, brother. And I'm leaning on you, and you're leaning on us. That's the way this shit works. As long as we keep doing that, we can plug through anything, brother. Anything. If we just have somebody to lean on when we need to. And that's what this Blue Dot family has provided for so many. For so many people in this family that have made connections in this family. If I'm proud of anything, it's that, baby. And I speak from my heart. That's the payoff of this whole thing. That's the payoff of 7 years is Blue Dots have met each other, flown across country to meet each other, made wonderful friendships in this family. That's what I'm proud of. And Lewis, we love you, brother. Just take care of yourself. Anyway, let me see. Craig, are you here?
I'm here, sir.
Outstanding.
You sound a lot better than
Then
Was
I
it
did
last
the,
Sunday?
yeah, last Sunday. I apologize. I knew I had to get off the camera. It was getting worse. I started the show with a chest that was already feeling uncomfortable, and decided to go ahead anyway against the protest of my son, who thought I shouldn't have. But what do kids know, you know? And
Well, I'm glad you sound better
I am.
and you look better. So I'm glad. Uh, can I digress from this conversation here a little
Sure.
bit?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, a little levity here. Did you hear Lauren Boebert say the reason why she switched congressional district is because of was it? Oh boy, I forgot the names now. Ryan Reynolds
Right.
and who was the other one? I forgot. Name slips my mind. Apparently, Brian Reynolds, was it Ryan Reynolds? Who is the? It's a singer. Boy, now I'm getting a senior moment here.
Yeah, squirrel.
Um,
Don't worry.
yeah, they, they apparently that's why she switched her congressional districts because of two Hollywood celebrities donating to her opponent
That's
in the
horse shit.
third. Well, I know,
She
but
knows. She knows her opponent's gonna mop the fucking
Mop
floor with
yeah.
her.
I don't even know how she had the gumption to even switch districts and think that's going to
John,
make a difference. Yes,
John,
sir.
I'm sorry. Just for a sec, you are really low volume, or is it my
Am I?
imagination? Anybody else experiencing?
Is that
You
any
know,
better?
actually, John, your volume is really low compared to everybody else in the
Is
blue room.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We'll try that right there. Yes, I have new gadgets to play with. So I have to learn how to adjust them properly. Let me thank Bob K, who came in with a $2 donation and said, "Welcome to my world, medically speaking." Bob,
And
Bob, I don't
and
like
the
this world, Bob. I
the
don't like
other
this shit.
the other Hollywood star that donated to Adam Frisch, according to Robert Lussier, was Barbara Streisand.
that's it,
Really?
Barbara Streisand, right?
Yes.
Donated to
I
Adam
think-
Frisch,
Yes.
the one that's
To
taking.
her opponent in the 3rd district, but you know she has several opponents in the 4th district now, and we have a new 2-4 blue in the Colorado 4th district.
Yes, we do.
So
We do.
we have a 2-4 blue in the Colorado 3rd and a 2-4 blue in the Colorado 4th. So
Boy, howdy.
take your choice or donate to both of them, because
Or
hey,
both of them.
the
Yes.
more blues we have, the
Indeed.
better.
Indeed. And talking about donations, Athea Armstrong just came in with a $5 donation through Super Chat. Athea, thank you, baby. I appreciate it tremendously. Yeah, it's, this is it's going to crank up. Oh, this is going to be, in many different ways, an exciting year. It's going to be a pitiful year. It is going to be everything that we expect it to be. And most of it is not going to be pretty.
It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be
gonna
nasty.
be nasty. It's gonna
Very
be
nasty.
full. It's gonna be full of he's still out there pumping the pom poms for rise up and take your government back shit. He hasn't changed his tune. The Supreme Court is going to
No, and he's not
making
going
some
to.
major decisions here pretty soon. And right now with Illinois and there's another one. Somebody else today, I just seen it on the ticker a minute ago. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me. Illinois, a group in Illinois has filed a brief in front of the court to prohibit Donnie from being on the ballot in 24 for the same reasons, 14th Amendment, Section 3. And there is another one that I just saw a little while ago. Oh, Lord.
You got Maine, Colorado, Illinois,
Massachusetts.
Okay.
Is now. So we have Maine, Colorado, Illinois. We have Oregon. We're still waiting on a decision out of Oregon. And now we have Illinois and Massachusetts. The only way this is going to get solved is through the Supreme Court. There is no other way.
That's what my fear is.
Yeah.
That's what my fear is.
Well,
You know.
that's the hazards of our democracy is we put our faith in the Supreme Court, and right now a lot of people aren't comfortable with the Supreme Court the way it is right now
John.
with the 6-3. Yes, dear.
5-day week, right? The 5-day weekend.
Yeah. Yes, dear. You were
Sorry.
saying?
We have somebody in the audience that I want you to bring up,
Okay.
and that would be Silver Jedi.
Are you shitting me? Outstanding. Oh, I see. Who is this? I see some other hands. We'll get right to you in a minute, but evidently there's a mystery here. Wait a
Yes.
minute. Wait a minute.
Bring up Silver Jedi.
Is that the Silver Jedi? I don't know her by
Yes.
name. It is. Are you shitting me?
Would I
Good.
shit you, John?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and I'm just,
Secretary
it's
Silver
putting a big
Jedi.
job. It's been, she puts, this lady has become my, I don't know. You can't talk to
And
this lady.
Silver Jedi, if
Uh,
you're listening, all you have to do is click the accept button.
Yeah, she's new to Discord.
Yes, she is.
Bernadette, there she is.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Bernadette. I'm grateful to be here.
Blue Dot family, I want to introduce you to the infamous Bonita Townsend.
Bonita Townsend from San Jose,
I am.
California.
Hey, Bonita.
Hi, and I am proof that old dogs learn new tricks. You will not believe how long I've tried to get on this channel. And I finally got there.
All you needed was the right guidance. That's all.
And now
That's
that I'm
all.
here and I've said hi, and I hope you all are off to a good start on the new year. But what's on your list for this week? Tomorrow's
There you
Friday.
go, baby.
What
See,
is
that's
it?
There
why
you go.
this
Here she
woman will
goes.
fire your ass up.
What
What
are
did you do?
doing? I want
We-
to know. I want to see more than 2 things a month. I mean, you should be doing 3, 4, 5 things a week.
Yeah.
People, we have 9 months left. What are you doing? Get working.
There you go. Get
Share
fired
your
up, ready to go.
ideas.
That's what that is. We've
Tell
heard
me
that
what
language
you've
before.
done.
Get fired up, get ready to go. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to know what everybody's done.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
We'll
go.
go one by
Well,
one now.
I have to tell you that I called
One by
the
one,
White
let's
House
go.
comment line yesterday, okay,
Good. Awesome.
to let Joe Biden know he's got my vote.
He's got my vote. I'm
And
telling you.
you see how awesome our economy is doing? You see
Yes,
how
Yes.
I
awesome job
have.
reports, the national everything is awesome.
It is. He has got a long list, and it just keeps getting better.
It
I
does.
liked what our friend John said to me. He's not voting against Trump. He's voting for Joe Biden. That's his motivation.
Absolutely.
And that's
There
what
you
we
go.
have to keep in frame of mind. We're not, we already know that Donnie Boy is an idiot. He's a thief. He's everything that we think he is. But that's not why we're voting.
Well,
We're voting for a
I
better
want to
America.
let Benita know. Penny Hartleben from the YouTube chat says she donated $25 to the Biden-Harris campaign.
Outstanding.
Bravo, good for you.
Outstanding. And there's a good
Thank
start
you.
right there. Do 2 for Blue. You
There
can
you
make
go.
a donation to all of our 2 for Blue. That's an
There you
action that
go.
you can take. Send a few dollars, especially as I always say, if you're living in a blue state, you're comfortable with your representation, turn your attention to the other areas of our country that need the help. Like Adam Frisch, who's running to take out Bobart's seat. Gloria Johnson. We have a lot of them. I know. I got to change these. Oh, wait. We have
Some of
new
the
ones.
comments in YouTube are really funny. Chris is saying, "Oh damn, I hope that's my wallet burning a whole lot in my back pocket, or somebody just lit my ass on fire."
There you
go,
baby.
Benita.
That's what she does. That's what she does. She'll light your ass on
Yes.
fire. Bernadette, how many times have you talked to her on the phone, and does that time stretch into a little bit of time there? Because
does.
she's
It-
easy.
it could go for
Bonita,
hours.
we're
It
not,
happened today.
for those of you who don't know, you want to know what Bonita has done. You're seeing this show through a whole new set of eyes here, baby, because everything in front of me is what Bonita provided. She provided the new computer, the new mixer, the
Now,
two
John,
new
no,
two new doohickeys. Two
don't
new
keep
doohickeys.
doing that.
Doohickeys.
and she's very shy about it. But I want you to know that she stepped up big. So if you want to know what she's doing, Bonita's doing a lot, and not just here, but in other places that make a difference. I wish I
want
could.
you all to get your lists going. I want a
There
list.
I want a
I
list.
don't want two.
Y'all-
I want a list. And I
Y'all
want you
better start
thinking
putting a
outside
list
the
together
box.
out there of what you did to further
Yes.
the Democratic initiative. And again,
think outside the box.
there
I
you
want
Think
go.
outside the box. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Think
Right.
of other
Always be
groups
looking.
like Indivisible, Move On, The Restricting, Turnout, 314 Action Fund.
There we
Ooh.
go.
Vote vets.
There you go. Vote vet.
Redistricting is really a real thing, people. Check to see
Yes,
if
it
you're
is.
registered to vote.
Yes, it is.
That,
Do
that's
it
a big thing. We've
monthly.
been pushing, make sure that because there has been a lot of changes around the country. Republicans are trying to change the voting rolls any way they can. So if it's a good thing. Check, make sure.
Her today.
Yeah.
There's judges in the state of Georgia. They just did some maps down there that were forced into being redistricted by the courts for the sake of giving black people the power to vote in their state, and they're already throwing them off the rolls down there again. 300,000 people got thrown off the rolls for voting in Georgia. If you're in Georgia, make sure you go and make sure you're registered to vote, because
Indeed.
they're seriously trying to take your vote away down there, because they know if you vote, they're out.
That's it. If we
Yep.
turn out,
They're
we
out.
win. That's been the equation all the time. If Democrats turn out, we win. It's only when we stay home is when Republicans have a chance. And nowadays, with the Electoral College map the way it is, we have to delve into areas that we haven't. I'm proud to say Texas is looking purple, baby. We're making that move. And I'm
hey,
thinking,
you know what?
What?
There's another, and I did not catch his name. There's another rep in the House that's leaving on the 21st of January. I wish I would have caught his name. So they're down to 219. They're losing people, you
they're
guys.
losing votes. They're losing people over
the
on that side.
Republicans are leaving them because, and he said,
I wonder why.
I'm leaving Congress
Thinking that myself.
because the leadership does not want to do anything for the people.
Now wait a minute. Now, Bernadette, I do have to stand up. Mike Johnson clearly articulated the problem when he was down here on the border, down there in
Yes.
Eagle Pass. He was asked. They was asking him a lot of questions, and a
Was he
reporter
clutching his
asked
Bible?
him. Yeah, they asked him, the answer to this is comprehensive immigration reform. Can you get that done? And all of a sudden, he starts doing the song and dance of, well, it's a very complicated subject. It's got lots of
I
ins and outs.
saw him.
Are you shitting me?
Now
If you
it's-
can't
now
do it,
it's-
get the hell out. Let's get somebody who can. I don't want to hear a song and dance about it's complicated. That's the whole plan
I
with this
saw
shit.
him.
They
No
do not
shit.
want to
One thing-
reform anything.
The one thing that he did say is that he would not pass the $14 billion proposal that Biden put up, which would not only give them more agents to
Right.
parole the border, give them more people to
They want HR2
push
passed.
people through, give them more
Processing, right. They
open
want more
open up
processing.
more ports and give them the technology that's
Nope.
needed to stop the fentanyl from coming into this
Yep.
country.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah, we're
not
not-
going to do
Drone.
it, you guys.
They're not going to do that.
This is their
Nope.
their one and only big issue right
This
now
is all
with
they got.
the little megas is this immigration thing. They don't want to
Yep.
let go of it. They want to make it even messier.
Mike Johnson's down there talking on the
Period.
border, talking to the camera, talking about the massive people coming on, and there's terrorists in there. There's terrorist cells within the United States now. They're just waiting to rise up and rape your daddy and,
Well,
and
Yeah,
everything.
go to a Trump
He's out
rally.
there pumping that shit.
yeah,
Go to a Trump
conspiracy
rally.
theories.
What's that, Mitch?
You know something? I hate to push this car off the tracks, but I'm
Let's
still waiting
push
for you
it,
to
buddy.
thank me for my $10.
Hang on, one at a time, you guys. Okay,
Okay, go ahead, Mitch.
go ahead, Mitch.
I was waiting for you to thank me for my $10.
No. Oh, Jesus, Mitch. I want to thank Mitch Goldstein, who came in with a $10 donation and said, for Unicheck killed Bill.
Fuck
Mitch,
Trump.
you're killing me.
keyboard.
That's what he
Oh,
said.
fuck Trump!
Show
I
your
think is what
keyboard.
it says. That's
Okay, continue bickering.
ain't that sad? I seen it come through a minute ago, and then we got wrapped up. See what y'all do to me? Thank you,
Oh,
Mitch. Thank you, Julie.
Yes, ma'am.
I also want to give a shout out to all the women in the audience. I'm not hearing them. I want you women to step up. I'm tired of being in the background and letting the men run the show.
Yeah.
Women need to speak up. If you're not angry,
the hell with
something's
them
wrong
men.
with you. If
Thank
you're
you.
not upset, I don't know what I can do to tell you. It was not so good in the good old days.
Yeah, no.
I'm from
We've
the
made
good old
massive
days,
improvements,
and
and we
I
don't
had
want to
no
go
rights
back.
at all.
No such thing as good old days.
And your
Yeah.
grandmas and your mamas should be telling the younger generation that they want to go back to when I couldn't buy a car without my dad's permission and signature. I couldn't rent an apartment without my dad's permission and his signature. I couldn't have a checking
Well, now,
account.
you know, if the Republicans
Let
have their
her- let
way,
her finish.
men would take care of that
Because
for you.
she's got a point here.
Yeah.
The more women do need to speak up and use our voices, because this is what's going to keep our democracy, you guys, is the
There's- you
women's
know,
vote.
There's an old
Women are the
joke
ones
that
that
I.
are
Issues
going to be
to vote
losing
on.
a lot of rights.
There's a little joke I always say to people in my, when it come to my, I always say this. I am the man. I am the king of my castle. I am the Lord and Master of my house, and I have my wife's permission to say that.
Yeah, but John, you know,
No,
And
in
when you
every
get
one of
married,
our
it's-
lives.
it's- you go from your dad to your husband. That's why they say, "Who gives this woman?"
Yeah.
I am not a piece of property for anybody.
Oh
and
no,
women
dear.
are not property.
No.
But
no,
if you
no.
don't get out there and vote women, I'm telling you, they're going to take all your rights away.
Well, they've already started your health care. Your
Yeah.
health care. Hey, let me send out a big thank you to Rex Trek, who just came in with a $10 donation and said, "Happy New Year, all. 24 is gonna suck. Trump 24/7 just got my antidepressant up again. At least the weed store down the road is in New Jersey, Philly, and I'm retired, so there's that. So peace. Really? Got to come in here and brag about pot stores, huh? You got your own. What does he call it? Weed store.
Hey, Texas finally got a casino, John, so pot
Yeah.
stores can't be all that far behind.
Yeah, weed will be the last thing they pass here. We get a lot of money from that.
You
drug
got
war, baby.
Mississippi, Alabama.
It's all around us. It's
You'll
all
be
around
3
us.
years before them.
I hope
Oklahoma.
so.
You would think. Who would think Oklahoma? They just raked in
Really?
$3 billion.
Really? What the
$3
hell is wrong with
billion.
Texas? You griping about your budget? Well, there's a damn good way to pad that ticket, ain't it?
And
You
the
pay big
politicians in
taxes on
Kansas are like, we don't approve of those politicians in Oklahoma.
Really?
Fuck them.
Do they approve of the money Oklahoma's getting off of it? I bet they do.
They don't talk about it.
They
So
well,
I think we
Do
can
they approve
conclude.
You know, when it comes to-
politicians
when it
down there
comes-
in Florida,
Yeah.
when it comes to the pot issue, the marijuana issue, and anybody that knows me knows I smoke it. Been smoking it all my damn life. This has to be a move by the federal government to remove marijuana from Schedule I list, because Schedule I list means it's a drug, it's detrimental, and it has no medicinal value, and that's already been proved wrong. Look how many products are already on the market. Look at what they've made advancement in childhood diseases that it can help with. This is far beyond the question of does marijuana provide a medicinal value. This is always what it's about, the control of the people. And you cannot control morality. We should have learned that during Prohibition. You can't take alcohol away from people. They're going to make it in their bathtub. Are you shitting me? You
Yeah,
can't
bathtub
force
gin.
somebody. Yeah, bathtub gin, baby. They're going to
It
make
ain't hard to make.
That
No.
was a thing.
Yeah, but so you can't legislate morality anywhere. Everybody thinks, oh, look at there, Colorado Nevada out there, they got legalized prostitution. What do you think? There's not prostitution anywhere else in the country except there? No. It's a
No,
safer environment, and more controlled.
legalized prostitution.
Legalized. You know, it's again. I think it's part of that morality issue. You cannot legislate morality, and you might call
Cannot
something
legislate
immoral.
prostitution. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to tell that to our new preacher of the houses. So I've been seeing him being called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Johnson. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna
I'm
have a
telling you,
problem.
man.
He's got his
The
own problems
FBI 's
right
go-
now.
The
Okay.
FBI is going to visit Mike Johnson's house, and they're going to find a bunch of children's skin drying in the attic
Yeah,
or something.
I wouldn't.
Really,
The guy
weird
is
like
really
that.
creepy. He's really creepy, and he's got problems right now. That's right. You know, he's got the budget coming up in just a few days, a couple
Sure.
weeks. You know, we're going to run out of money again, and
we
we
can
got to
have-
go through this. Try to get another continuing resolution for another 5 days or
Hey,
whatever it's going to be.
he made it this way, huh?
Yes, he did, but he's
And
got a problem
and
with
he's
the
losing votes.
Freedom Caucus.
And that's the thing about them Republicans, and especially this one that's leaving on the 21st of January. They're losing votes, and now it's only 2 votes. 2 votes.
Yeah.
That gives them a majority.
It's a very slim
And you want to
majority.
know why they resign?
Mhm.
Why are they resigning rather than, for example, switching parties? Why do you think?
Isn't it
But-
Representative Johnson from Illinois who's resigning to take charge of some education system? Another Representative
Young's-
Johnson?
There is
Youngstown
a guy who's going to a
University.
university. Yes, absolutely. This
right.
is a different person. He
Oh,
said
okay.
he's
Different
leaving. He's leaving immediately because he does not like what the Republican leadership is doing. They do not want to help the people of the United States of America. Those were his words specifically.
But why didn't he switch parties, Bernadette?
I can't
Why
answer
didn't
that. I'm just telling
Yeah.
you what the man said.
I'm telling you that if he switched parties, there'd be a target painted on him.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
old
It's fear.
and he don't want to do this shit no more. He don't see that switching parties is going to solve the problem. Okay, so he's cutting his
so.
shit and leaving.
They're afraid
And-
they're going to
and
come
a lot
after
of
their
them are.
families.
You know, if
Yeah.
you haven't kissed Trump's ass, everybody in the Republican Party's nervous.
Look what
They're
happened
nervous.
to the Supreme Court in Colorado. The court building
Threats.
itself was attacked. You know, judges have had death threats put against them. The young lady who's the Secretary of State of Maine was swatted. Her house was swatted.
There was
Okay.
8 bomb threats across the country in different
Yeah.
capitals the other
8 bomb threats in one day.
Seems like there's a problem, isn't there?
Stinks
Yes.
of Trump.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know, I carry
John,
it back
keep
farther,
saying it.
Mitch.
Say it
I carry
again,
it back to
John.
the
Say
time
it again.
Obama was elected. That was when these teabaggers, these cockroaches, these morons came out from under their rocks, and we're still dealing with. Now we call them the Freedom
The
Caucus. That's
racist,
who
the
they-
racist thugs that came
Yep.
out of the closet wearing
Yep.
swastikas and Confederate flags
Yep.
because they couldn't imagine the idea of being subservient to a president of the
To a
United
black
States,
man.
that half black president of the United States. He
Yes.
wasn't even all black. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine? But
Can
did
you imagine
see
the
him?
way they
Did you see him?
dehumanized him?
That's all they look at, Mitch. And that's when it
Yep.
started. And that teabag shit came out and gave us the freedom, whatever it is, the people they got into
Freedom.
the freedom.
They were the teabaggers.
Yeah, the teabaggers, they turned into somebody else.
They became the Freedom Caucus. Yeah.
Freedom Caucus, which
Mhm.
is right now holding up, threatening Mike
MAGA.
Johnson that if HR2 is not passed, they will not sign on to the budget. They're holding the budget hostage for HR2, which if you
Again.
go look at HR2, that's a lot of shit the Republicans want. They want it all, baby. Immigration, anything. Go look at HR2. That's what the Freedom Caucus is demanding, that they pass that before they approve of the budget.
Yeah, well, they might not have the
HR2.
votes to keep demanding. Let's put it that way.
No,
Because
but
they're
they
losing
have.
people. They're losing people left and right.
I hope so. I hope so. And the
Good.
closer my hope is that we go as we progress through this year. Are you shitting me, Sandy
McPartland.
McPartland came in. Sandy came in with a $20 donation. Thank you very much, Sandy. We appreciate that tremendously. Sandy McPartland. See, you ought to see when I go places, baby. That's John, and I wait for him to pause, and then they go, yeah, that's me. I'm not going to put you through trying. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that tremendously. Where were we? What was we saying? I was griping about something. Squirrel. See, they creep into your head, and that's all. And then you're looking up there for squirrels.
Well, there you go. You got another.
There you go. Got another one. Bob K just came in with a $5 donation and said, yes, we have terrorist cells in the U.S., 3%ers, Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, Patriot Front, etc., not foreign American-born. Amen, Bob. Amen, Bob. I'm not worried about the terrorists coming over from the Middle East, come over here and form a terrorist cell. That has happened before, and that's the result of 911. I think we've improved situations. No, the one I'm more worried about now is Bubba's Backyard Brigade, the one that Donnie Boy keeps talking to, the people he was talking to on January 6th. He's not done, and I repeat over and over and over, he is not trying to win an election. He is trying to raise an army. Because no matter what way this goes, short of him being elected Pooh-Bah, this is only going to go one way. And it ain't going to be pretty again. And it's going to test our democracy again. That's what he's doing.
Yes, it is.
So
but all we have to do is get out the vote.
You got to be ready.
All we have to do is get out the vote.
It has to be an over. He's going to challenge it even. Indeed, we have to fight. Because that's what this is. Because if you look over there on the right, they're being very aggressive with this shit, baby.
Yeah,
they're all. If they're behind Trump, they're behind him 100%.
For blue?
That's right.
What are you doing for blue?
Yeah, Bernadette, I still haven't heard anybody speak up of what their plan is, what they're doing. We're 40 minutes into this program.
They're formulating their plans.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
Next time we meet, have a list. I want.
Y'all better get ready.
She wants to see something in the chat there. She wants
That's your homework. Do something.
Do something.
That's it.
Because we can sit up here and bitch about what they're doing all we want to, but they're doing something. And if we don't do something to combat them, they're going to get over. They're going to get over.
They're gonna try. Their voices are gonna yell whatever the outcome of the election is, short of Donnie winning. They're gonna scream it was stolen, it was this, that, and the other. It has to be an overwhelming voice. It is. This has to be an overwhelming voice of America. We have to turn out, like the song says, in numbers too big to deny. That's what we have to do.
Have your receipts.
Yes.
That you can combat when people says, well, I don't know how you can think that. Have your receipts and say, well, this, and this, and this is how I feel. This can be proven. This, benefits me. All this stuff coming on now in 2024 from Biden. Awesome stuff.
Yeah. Yes. Everything you see about the Biden, everything he's done is, y'all being so kind tonight. That was Susan Rotella who just came in with a $10 donation. Susan, thank you very much. I appreciate it tremendously. I'm getting this year off, baby. I'm telling you.
John?
Yes, dear.
I'm going to predict there's more on your horizon.
There's more what?
Donations.
She's predicting.
I'm predicting.
You're predicting? You know, I want to caveat that again. Starting this year out, I want everybody to always know. We do not ask for donations on this show. We never will. I appreciate every donation you make. I want this known, though. Don't ever make a donation to this show or anybody else's show. That hurts you, that puts you in a bind, that puts you in a position that you can't do the things that you have to do for your life. I appreciate this so much, and it does. This is how I pay my bills, baby. That's what makes the wheels turn around here. Without this,
and Benita,
then it's going to be tight.
I have an answer for you. I have a Clay Hall in the YouTube chat that said He donated to the Blue Dot that won Maine, but he forgot her name.
That's all
Never
right.
won a Maine,
Just
the
so
Maine.
it's blue. I'm all for
There
that.
you go.
Everybody
There
blue.
you go. You know, and some of the easiest things you could do is to write your congressman. You can write your
Yes.
senator. You can write to the president and tell him what a good job you think he's doing, because it's not always the negative shit you have to point out. We have to point out. We have to be proud of what Joe Biden is doing, because he is doing a great job. And it's being undercut because of it. There is a lot of pressure when you go to the grocery store, and items are still as high as they were before. But that's not Biden. That's corporate America, baby. That's corporate America. Those prices will go down when they damn well decide they will. Let me thank Dave Kuhn, who just came in with a $2 donation and said, "Happy New Year and screw Trump." There you go, Dave. That's the attitude, baby. Happy New Year and screw that guy. We don't need his ass, and we don't need. Oh, I just want to see him in jail.
He's going to be a busy man in court this year.
Isn't he? He's going to
Yes,
have a
he
busy
is.
schedule. Are you
busy
shitting me?
schedule. Poor thing.
Louis Russo came in with $10, Louis, and said, "Religion in our democracy. If we were supporting Muslim religion or any other than Christianity, what do you think? What would happen? What would happen if we lived by what we say?" Because that's the Louis. Thank you very much. That's what they want. They want a white Christian nation. That, have no doubt, that's what Trump wants. That's who his backers are. And when
The
you divide that
Constitution
up,
states that there's a division between government and religion.
that's right. That's right. Separation of church and state is essential for a free and democratic society. That's what the document says. And let me catch up. Y'all are doing too kind. Leslie B came in with a $10 donation. Leslie, thank you very much. And Sandy, I'm going to mess this up again. Sandy
McPartland.
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 I know, because I want to throw an L in there. That's what I want to do. Partland. Oh, there's an L. Partland. Sandy I'm going to mess up the first name. Sandy McPartland came in with a $20 donation and said, "Heard on Resolute Square today, Southwest, tens of thousands of Russians plus Chinese and Hezbollah coming through Panama. Scary. Herds of them. Massive amounts of Hezbollah are coming down. They're going to come right up here and they're going to rape your daddy." That's what they're going to do. Sandy, did I do that? And Blue Karma came in. Are you shitting me, with a $10 donation? Blue Karma, thank you. I appreciate it all. And again, we appreciate those. Don't ever make a donation to this show or any other that hurts you. If you're in a position to, we appreciate it. If not, don't do that. It's that simple, baby. We're here to do what we've started from the beginning, baby. And that is try to motivate as many people as we can to be involved in this democracy, because that's the only way this shit survives. That's it. It's our participation that keeps this democracy alive, and it always has been. And we look back at our times in our history when we can go, "Oh, we screwed up there." Yeah, let's don't do that again. Let's make sure that we're ready. Anyway, where were
You
we?
know what President Biden is doing?
What
What is
Biden
President Biden doing?
He isn't
Wh-
even going to tout his list of wonderful things that he's done. He is going to be speaking on January 6th, which is Saturday. And he will be, where will he be? He's visiting the South Carolina church, I do believe. Yes, the South Carolina church where white gunmen massacred black parishioners.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He is starting there. He's going to be moving around to different places, but he is going to be emphasizing how dangerous the times are right now, not his wonderful list of accomplishments, just the dangers and how important our democracy is. That's what Joe Biden is doing. So
And
listen
that's
up.
what he should be doing.
And
And
the one thing you can do, just in case, is contact your local media and make sure that they are going to be covering that, so that you can see.
Bill Joynes says he's going to be in Charleston, South Carolina. That's
There you
where
go.
that church was.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, to Charleston. Yes.
You know.
Thank you for the info.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, Bill's on it.
You know,
Because Bill's from that area. He knows all about
Bill's
it.
Bill's
Thank you,
highly
Bill.
active, and we
Yes, he
appreciate Bill
is.
because Bill is one of those guys.
Bill goes out and
if
registers
Benita says, "What did Bill do?"
thousands of
Bill
people at a
give you a
time.
list.
Well, actually,
Yes,
I
he
think I
will.
misspoke. On Saturday, he'll travel to near Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, where George Washington and the Continental Army spent a bleak winter 250 years ago. He'll decry former President Donald Trump for the riot by a mob of his supporters who overran the Capitol. 2 days later, he will visit Mother Emanuel Church in Charleston. So that will be Monday, I guess. Monday he'll be in Charleston. Right. And I think he has some more stops planned too.
Yeah,
He's just gonna,
I'm really kind of looking forward to hearing his speech on January 6th.
Yeah. That's going to be his focus of his
I think that
official
there's going to be a message there, baby.
His election running, yeah.
He's turned up a little heat. He's turned up a little heat on Donnie Boy, more than you can say about the Republicans running for a Republican nomination. They're going to have town halls tonight with Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley tonight.
Oh,
separate.
whoop-de-doo-doo.
You whooped. Oh, I'm gonna, entertainment value. I'll probably tune into one of them at least.
Yeah, I know. A lot more than
popcorn.
Pop the popcorn.
A debate between Dumb and Dumber?
No, yes. It's going to be no debate. It's going to be two set. They're not ready for that. They got another debate coming.
Hall.
But
they're just gonna
these are town halls. Are going to be separate, but they're going to be back to back. I think DeSantis is first, and then Nikki Haley. 8:00 my time this evening.
Hey, why don't they give President Biden a town hall?
Oh, they will.
He's going to get
his. He's going to do his on January 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, and I am. I'm looking forward because his last ad that I saw.
I'm sure that somebody's going to throw a mic in front of the orange douchebag.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, he will. Yeah. He'll have plenty to say.
Because we haven't heard enough from his dumb ass yet.
But just like we was talking about some Republicans leaving that party. I think a lot is gonna. They keep talking about his poll numbers being so high. He's got 48 or 50% of the Republican Party. The Republican Party has shrunk.
It's dwindling.
It's dwindling, getting smaller and smaller. They are leaving.
They're tired of whining.
Yes.
And
they don't.
The same story. It was stolen. I'm a victim. I'm a victim.
His tune has not changed since he left office. Since the election, his tune has not changed. I won. They cheated. Well, you've been to court 50 million times. Every time they said no, everything was fair and square. It's been to the Supreme Court. You lost. But that's not good enough.
Somebody needs to remind him he's not 3 years old anymore.
Yes, don't we wish? I wish I could.
Well,
anyway.
But he does have poo-poo in his pants.
He's got that. I believe they have that documented already.
Just had to throw that out there.
And that is trending.
Let me thank Adam Hewitt.
He's got to hate that. I love it, but he's got to hate it.
Oh, man. Sitting there with shit in your diaper. Adam Hewitt came in with a $5 donation and said the Minnesota Vikings season is over and the years of Biden have begun. Great to see you and hear you, John. Go Blue. Well, Adam, thank you, brother. I appreciate you very much. And everybody knows I like the way Adam sounds. Can't think of somebody. Every time I hear Adam, my mind goes. Anyway, Corey Barton came in with a $5 donation. Corey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Adam's got one of those distinctive voices in my head. When I hear him, it takes me straight, and he knows where it takes me. And I like it, so. Anyway, thank you all. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what those.
Been very, very generous tonight, and I want to say a big thank you.
Thank you.
We have the best followers. You guys are
Family.
awesome, and appreciate y'all hitting that like button too.
Yeah, hit that like. That one's free, baby. No charge on that one.
Yes.
Hit that like button and share that shit. Share that shit, as Leo would say. But yeah, this is. Oh Lord, over the last several days, I've had time to reflect over the last 7 years, and what this road has been like. Louis Russo, knock it off there, buddy. I come down there and have to take care of my. Louis just came in with another $10 and said what I was trying to point out is MAGA Mike Johnson believes Bible comes first over the Constitution. Is why religion should be apart from our policies. Women's rights for one. Indeed, Louis, and yes, don't think for a minute that Mike Johnson puts the Bible way above the Constitution, baby. It's not what our Constitution says. It's what God says. Who's God? His God. And that might not be as compatible with your God, but that doesn't matter to Mike Johnson because he knows. He knows these things, so we should just trust. No, I don't trust that man.
Then he knows he shouldn't be lying and telling falsehoods.
That's right. If he's a Christian, he shouldn't be doing that. He ain't got no problem doing that, baby. Yeah, I know what kind of Christian he is.
And just let you know who his God is, huh?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, indeed. Let me thank Julie Medina.
Being mean to people is not being Christian.
That's right. That's right. You don't have to be a Christian to act Christian. There doesn't have to be a God involved for you to be a good person. That's my belief.
That's right. Being a good person is free.
If you're a good person, well, that Christianity stuff just kind of comes along with it. I've said often, if I get up there and there's a guy standing there, I don't want to go there, but he can look at my life. I've got a few bumps in the road. The worst one being for blasphemy, I guess. Other than that, the way I've treated my fellow man my whole life, I'll stand up and be proud of. Anyway, Julie Medina came in with a $5 donation. Julie, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. That's I don't understand, especially we just went through Christmas. Goodwill on earth and peace and will and all that good shit. I mean, these are things that every religion has it in there. Be a good guy. Do nice things.
Yeah. And be kind to one another.
Is that the world we're living in right now?
Be good to your neighbor.
No, it's not the world we're living in.
No.
Turn on your TV right now, and what you see explosions in Iran now. You don't think Iran's going to respond to that shit? Oh, hell yes. ISIS taking responsibility. Well, whose fault is that? ISIS is our fault. Well, them Americans. This thing has it has a potential to spider web out.
The Islamic State had claimed that.
Yes.
They did that earlier today.
ISIS claimed responsibility for the bombing in Iran. Yeah. It's like you want to sit back and go, okay, bad guy against bad guy, you all knock yourself out over there, but it's not safe for the world. And then the world is becoming a dangerous place.
Yes.
And there's things we have to worry about here. But the biggest thing we have to worry about here is ourself. There's no more damage that this country does than what we do to ourselves. Look what we woke up to this morning, another school shooting. That's what you woke up to in the news this morning. In Iowa. School shooting.
First day of school.
First day, baby. Look at the mass shootings we had last year.
We're starting it early,
Yes.
Actually, we did pretty good. We got in 3 days before we had the first one.
Don't worry, we'll catch up.
But don't worry, we'll catch up. Not a problem.
Mass shootings happen every day in this country.
Absolutely.
We are our worst enemy in this country. And we have a political leader on the Republican side who is all more than willing to turn American against American.
Do we have ours?
Okay.
Do we have ours?
That's okay. That's okay.
Sorry.
That's
it's okay.
He's welcome to use his voice in here too.
Absolutely.
And
because we all matter.
And
if you don't use your voice, you're not making a difference.
You're not using the power the potential that you have to make an impact. You think it's so small. Like one vote. What's one vote? No, baby, it's all in votes.
If you think somebody else is going to do it for you,
raindrop, baby.
Guess again. We all got to take responsibility. This is our democracy. If we want to keep it, we have to use our voice. We have to do something. We have to get active. We have to get motivated. And we definitely have to be informed and go out and vote.
Agree with that, Bernadette. Absolutely.
It's the most powerful weapon we have.
That's
It's
it.
our vote. It's not a gun.
Don't let them take it away from you.
That's right. Don't let them take that vote away. It is the most
And
powerful
you be on
weapon we
top
have.
of your registration until a week before, and then you check it 2 days before.
Yeah. Hell,
And then
check it
check
right
it
before you
again
go
when
in.
you're walking out the door. Because they're shisty. They will do that shit.
Yes, they are sneaky
Yes, they
little
do.
devils.
Oh, I'm telling you, if people like Mike Johnson have their way, you tell me he doesn't want to take you right into what's that show on The Handmaid's Tale. You don't
Yes.
think that's the world that Mike Johnson wants for you? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we can't let that happen. That's a show. It's fantasy. They like that shit. And if you don't believe me, go check out
It's
Project
not
2025, baby.
when it's sitting in the House of Representatives.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
And it's
that,
not because with their
Go-
opinion that they're giving it as law practically.
Oh, really? Can't wait for that to come up. Let me thank Julie Medina, who came back in with another $5. Julie, thank you very much. I appreciate that tremendously. Yeah. I'm sorry. I got distracted by somebody's comment. And I'll let that pop up here in just a minute.
Your super chats are running really
They're
late
running.
behind.
Well, good, because we're just getting into our January. For those that know, every donation they wait until next month to pay me. Google sends me that money at one time on next month. So everything that we get this month will be next month's bills. And Dave Kuhn came in with $5 and said, happy to have you back. Miss you, brother. Well, Dave, thank you very much. And Louis Russo, I'm going to have to come up there and kick your butt. Came in with the $10 donation and said, my God says, it's not so much what you acquire in life, but rather what you leave behind. Do unto others. John, you're leaving a legacy. Brother, I'm not all that. But I can't stop from using my voice when I'm getting old like we are. And, when else am I going to use my voice? I've lived my life trying to do what I thought was right, voted for the people I thought were better for this country. But when this old boy came along, when Donnie stepped into the ring, oh, no, fuck no, get the fuck out of my house. Are you shitting me? You draft-dodging, coward, lying sack of shit, thief, child molester, all the things that I want to, everything. That's who that man is, and I get disgusted when I know that people that I know vote for his ass, support his ass. It bothers me, and I used my voice, and I'm glad I did. Glad I did, because we're growing, baby. This is 7 years that we've built this family, and that's we know we have a solid voting block here. I know everybody listening to this show is going to be a voter. You're not listening to this show if you're not interested in politics. You're concerned about your country. You're concerned about the society we live in, and every day when we see news stories like we wake up to this morning, that's a concern, and we can't fix these problems without the right representation. And that's why I got so pissed today at Mike Johnson. Now hold that thought, pissed at Mike Johnson, because Mega Wet Willie came in with a $5 donation and said, just read this story. Just read this story. Patrick McHenry, a North Carolina Republican, retires because he can't live on the $174,000 government salary.
Poor baby.
Oh, I just feel
I'm
so
crying for
freaking
him.
sorry for him. Are you shitting me?
My
Yes, they're
goodness,
pushing.
peanut butter and jelly got expensive.
Well, he can get big. He'll be a lobbyist in no time. He'll have to wait the amount of legal time after leaving the house, but he'll jump right into a lobbyist seat and he'll make 50 times that. Yeah, that's the game they play, baby. We need new leadership. We need people in our house that actually give a shit and aren't there just to make a buck. And there's so many ways we could stop that. Let me thank Carol DeBurs, who just came in with a $5 donation and said in honor of Inga. Well, that's very sweet of you, Carol. Thank you very much.
Gus and Inga just had a beautiful baby, beautiful baby little girl. And
really?
the pictures that they have shared on Discord, they went to Japan, shared a bunch of pictures
Really?
on their trip. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Absolutely.
Outstanding. For those
But
that
there
you
was an
are not.
announcement there. There was an announcement.
Oh,
Inga is expecting number 2.
really?
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, my
That's what
Damn.
we're all congratulating her for, is number
Right
2.
on.
Outstanding.
Mhm.
Well, that for those that you don't that
More blue
aren't a
dots.
member of our
More blue
Discord
dots.
family, y'all miss out on a lot because there are not only do we get together after the shows, we get together. Miss Chick is in the middle of reading a book right now. We have food porn. We have art gallery. We have all sorts of activities that Blue Dots do that they can go in there and share their shit with other Blue Dots. And if you're not in there, you need to get in there. Anyway, Gordon Marble came in with a $5 donation and said, there you go, baby. Welcome home, brother. Non-vet for Biden. In a house with 3 Republicans, I fight a fight every day. I win. There you go, brother. There you go, indeed, and welcome home.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
he can do it, we can do it.
We can all do it. We can all do it. Because I think most of us listening, most of us, not all of us, are somewhat getting up. We're a little wiser, let's say. We've been around a little bit
Speak
more.
for yourself, John.
Well, I know it. Well, you know.
Some of us are spry.
I know it.
Absolutely.
Well, this beard is just a disguise. That's all this is. Rip this off, and I'm right back to being. Anyway, I'll start lying my ass off. Ain't it pitiful? I keep the beard because it hides a whole lot of the ugly. Anyway,
Now belong.
not enough. But luckily, my wife gave up the looks thing a long time. I don't have to be as pretty as I have to be just me. And she's happy with me, and I'm happy with her. So that's the way life goes. Anyway, what were we
But
talking
Blue
about?
Blue Dots have been awfully generous tonight.
They
Thank you
have
very
been.
much.
They have been
Mhm.
extremely. That starts our month off very well. It makes us breathe a little easier when you know, okay, we're going to be able to make the bills because that's what that does. You know, all of us are in the same game. No matter how much we get, we always have a priority in life, and it's going to be your house, your rent. It's going to be your electric bill. It's going to be your internet bill or whatever other little bills that you have. You know, to make your life operate. All those come out first. All of those come out first. The last thing that's going to come out is going to be your groceries. And life gets hard, and that's where people suffer a lot. You know, because you got to have a place to live. Hell, you got to have power. You got to have a life. So all that it's making it hard on all the American people. And when you stop to think it, when the big picture or however you want to look at it, it puts a burden on those on the lower end of the social economic ladder. Yeah. Yes. Welcome to the party. What?
It will be a bigger burden if we don't do anything.
If we don't do something.
Now imagine that. If you think you're burdened out, which things are getting better. Biden has actually changed things in this country. From the time that Trump has left office and 3 years later, it has been a remarkable change that this man has been able to get accomplished. And let's not forget, going in, he had no help. There was no transition of power. He went in cold.
There was a
turkey,
concerted
and he put
effort.
his feet on the ground and he started running.
There was an effort by Trump to make things as bad as he could for the next president.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Donnie went out to board.
And he's still trying to do it.
And he is still doing it.
Yeah.
So.
But we're not going to let him do that, are we?
Hell
We're going to
no.
go out there and we're going to
Hell
get out
no.
the vote and we're going to let Biden know. Call the White House.
I'm going to stick Sisyphus on
456-1111. That's the comment line for the White House. Call him and let him know. I'm
Next
voting
comment.
for you, Biden. I'm voting for you.
I have faith in you. I have faith in you. You're doing a great job, baby. Hang in there. Let me see. We got some new people in the room. Let me welcome Sisyphus. How you doing?
There.
How you doing?
My girl.
I'm doing good. And if possible, I want to switch directions. Have any of you read that HR2?
Haven't yet.
I am
If you got
not
a
the whole
copy, you
thing.
could post it in Discord.
Yeah, post that in
Oh.
Discord if you can. HR 2
Well-
is the Republicans' demands.
Yeah, I just went through it. Thank you, Bernadette, for bringing it up. And it absolutely blew my mind on, well, most of it, but two especially. One, they do not want any electric vehicles purchased for the border. And two, anybody that comes into the country, they want what it's based on right now, according to what this says, is it's based on minimum wage, and then they go from there. They want that removed so that basically any employer can pay them anything they want, like $1 or 50 cents.
Okay, can I interrupt you for a moment?
Sure, go ahead.
And just ask a question. Does anybody remember HR 1 and what that was?
Oh,
No, I don't.
I didn't know you were going to do a test.
HR 1 was our right to vote in this country. It was put out by Nancy Pelosi in the 117th Congress. The very first thing they did when they got in Congress. And you know what happened? It went to Mitch McConnell's death of doom. And it sat there.
Good. And doesn't that tell you something that their first thought was about the vote?
Because this is
they
a
can
democracy.
control the vote.
And if you want something, then you got to give something.
Yeah.
It's called compromise.
Yeah. And
You
they're
don't
not
go
up for it
making
right now. The
demands.
freedom
I'm sick of them fucking making demands, man.
Like the Sisyphus said, go look at HR 2. I've glanced over it. Yeah, it's just a list of ridiculous demands the Republicans want before they'll pass the next budget.
I want Marjorie Taylor Greene not to be in the fucking House of Representatives anymore.
I'm tired of listening I'm tired of listening to Republicans try to tell me how patriotic they are about freedom and democracy while they turn their back on Ukraine because of the border. They use this border down here in our house because we can't fix this. We're not giving money over there. And what are we going to do? Turn Ukraine over to Russia? It's getting damn well ridiculous. Mike Johnson said that things get too complicated. Jeff, run their ass out. Let's get people in there competent enough to take on complicated issues. I think we have enough intelligent people in this country to do just that.
What are you in the House of Representatives? What are you there to do? We have the largest economy in the world that is actually functioning right now. Okay?
I don't know what they should be doing, but I can tell you what they are doing.
It's complicated. And if you can't handle it, get out the
hell
goddamn way.
Get out of the way. Most of a congressman's day is consumed on a little phone calling donors all day. That's what most of the work of a congressman is. The rest of their staff is handling all the bills that are coming in, juggling on what they're going to do. Then they'll let the congressman know what the powers that be want him to vote. In the meantime, get back on the phone and start raising money. That's what they do.
If you have something else to say about this HR 2 that's not going to get me pissed off, go ahead.
Stand back. She's a fairly dangerous woman.
It pisses me off. But, another question that I have is a lot of these states are going on the 14th Amendment, and they are being brought up by as few as 2 people. What I'm wondering is, why can't we band together and find a law firm that is going to take down the media and just hound them and hound them and hound them? I mean, a lie told enough times becomes the truth. And we've just lost another 7% of people who think.
But you know what, Sisyphus? They can't change the Constitution and its wording just by telling their lie. They can't do that.
No, but they try to reinterpret it to enlighten you
They
as to what they really meant.
They can reinterpret it all they want to. There's only one court that's going to interpret that shit.
That's going to be the Supreme Court, baby.
What Trump says.
That is true. Unfortunately, like my family, they won't listen to that. My family now, even though they didn't before, my family now believes that Biden should not be the president because of all these freaking lies.
Go get the Constitution and read it to them. They can read it for themselves.
Which
They can
part?
look up every, you know,
Yeah.
the 14th Amendment, Section 3 is really fucking short. It's concise. It says what it means, and it means
Pretty,
what it says.
it's
Let them
pretty
read it
clear cut.
themselves.
It
That
doesn't
is
But
matter.
true.
again,
It doesn't matter how
again,
many times you read it to them or anything else, they will not believe it. They
Then
That's
it's
choose
not
true.
not to.
then
They
it's not
do.
gonna matter what the Supreme Court does anyway, because
oh,
they
it
already
does.
have their mind set up that if their faithful fucking smelly ass orange leader doesn't get elected, they're gonna be in an uproar. Okay, so
They
they're
will.
gonna be
They
in an
will.
uproar. I'm
They're already
ready
in
for
an uproar.
them. I'm ready
I,
They're
for them.
already.
Be in an
we all
uproar.
know, we already know it's going to happen. We already, like I said
Yes.
before, there's no other outcome of this election short of him winning that is going to be acceptable to the Republican Party that Donald Trump has given risen to. The maggots,
I have no fear of these people just
I
because
don't.
they can't interpret words. I'll give them a fucking dictionary if that's what they need.
They couldn't read it, darling. Anyway, let me thank Dave Kuhn, who came in with a $5 donation and said Gen X is taking over. Dave,
Yeah.
they can't get here soon enough, brother. I'm ready for them. And Keith Thompson just came in, oorah, talking about faithful Marines. Came in with a $5 donation and said, from old bro to another, take care of yourself. You do the same thing, Keith. Me and you will make a bond on that, brother. You take care of yourself, and I'm going to try to take my best to take care of mine. I love you, brother. Take care of yourself.
Class.
Shut up! What?
Yeah.
Bueller.
Y'all do.
Bueller.
Look, here's the deal, you guys.
Wait.
No.
Bernadette,
Here's
come
the
on,
deal.
man. I
No,
just
wait,
got
Wait,
the conversation.
I
one
got
at a
something real
time.
short and
One at a
concise to
time.
say. This could be our last election, and that
No
ain't
doubt.
no joke.
No.
Hold on.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Go ahead, Dave.
Can I
Yeah.
can I
go
say
ahead.
something?
Sure.
I'm the guy that's Gen X. I am, and I really do want to poll on how many people are listening to this show, and just for the simple fact that we are going to take over here soon. I mean, the boomers are heading out. I mean, they're retiring left and right. You can see it already in the House of Republicans and stuff. So
Damn
who's coming up next, and
Damn right.
who's going to
I'm
do the
looking
job?
forward to it. I'm looking forward to a younger generation stepping up because, right now I'm at that point.
I'm gonna
Which
tell y'all
is-
to pull up your chest waders.
Yeah, it's going to get deep, baby. Because we have issues on, we can't sit here and blame totally the Republicans for not getting comprehensive immigration reform done. We've had Democratic leadership in control in the House and the Senate before. It still hasn't been done. These are things that we need to do. And I'm looking at, in my case, shit. Texas is heavily gerrymandered, and like a lot of places, it is discouraging. But you have to get your ass out there and be part of it, and don't let them.
You know what?
Water down your
I,
vote.
I
was
want
going
to say
somewhere with
something
that.
to the Gen X and to the
But-
Gen Zers, who's Dominic's
Go
group,
ahead,
the ones
do it.
after you guys.
Tell me.
And this is
please.
what I want to say to you. I'm sorry
For what?
Yeah,
for
exactly.
leaving you guys with a crock
What if-
full of shit
what
to
if
have to
we-
deal with.
Hey, would you clean
Agreed.
up
No.
this mess we made? That's what
Hold
she's
on.
saying.
Yeah,
that we-
exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
ready to take it on.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
And I'm glad you're ready to take it on, because there are boomers that are, and understand something about the boomer demographic. It's a really large group.
We're
Lord.
there's
It's
many of us.
shrinking
There's a lot of us.
every day.
Here's
it's
the
best
thing with
not Gen
when
X
you
group.
talk about boomers. Let me remind people.
I'm at the end of the boomers.
I'm a boomer.
I know.
Everybody, a lot of us here are boomers. Where we went in our history is we are the ones who did the change. You talk about women's rights, civil rights, voting rights, all of that
Yes.
activity back in the 60s, the 70s. We changed a generation of shit. But then we went to work, and we had families to raise. Life
And we
changes.
had you guys.
Yeah, we had you guys. And we spoiled your ass for a little while because that's what we do. And
that's what we thought we were supposed to do.
what I am seeing now though is a lot of boomers like myself are stepping up and using their voice because we're getting towards the end of that line there. We all know it, shit, but we've learned so much, and we can look back at the road we've traveled, and we can see ourselves back in the '60s and the '70s when major change was going on in this country. We can do that shit again, but we can't do it by ourselves, and that's why we need the younger generations.
Simon Battle says, and we trusted our government.
Yes, we did.
And we trusted our government.
Well, not that we didn't have problems with our government. Look at Tricky Dicky.
Yeah.
We had Nixon. That was the eye-opening of my life for political reasons. Was Nixon? He did what? You resigned? Huh?
Let me remind you, the silent generation is here too.
That's right. That's Gen X.
We have a large silent majority.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, silent. Silent
generation.
Sorry. You're as old as the Great Depression.
And we're tired of chasing the same rabbit over and over.
Yeah, the same problems. But now we got the ones we thought we got rid of. They're coming back. Now we're going to have to fight for women's health care again? Really? I thought we did that.
Got to chase it again.
We got to chase it again.
Sorry, Silver. I had to take the opportunity.
That's all right. But that's our work, baby. This is, like I said, I think a lot of us, I look at my demographics on the analytics of YouTube, Facebook, and all that. Most of us are older. We have some young ones in the group, though, in the family, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that.
And I'm proud that you guys are here. And the one thing, something I heard today about from a professor from Harvard who teaches things like demographics and things like that. He said the people who are older, we all are at the point where the silent generation is passing on, and then us boomers are next in the whole freaking bit. Yeah. He says the one way to make sure that you're not alone is to have some younger people around you. And he said for the younger people, I tell them, go and spend some time with older people so you can garnish that generational knowledge that needs to be passed down. So I'm glad that there are Gen Xers in here. My grandson is a Gen Z, and I'm glad that I get to spend some time with you guys and tell you our stories so you can see how to do it differently.
And that's,
Dominic,
Bernadette's grandson we call him our littlest blue dot. This family has been involved in his life, and we love it.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah. Well, that's cool and everything, but I mean, you are just getting, everything's just getting started. I'm 46, okay? I'm not going to beat around the bush here. It's our time. We're going to start taking over stuff. And you know what? I'm sorry to say this about the bloomers, but you guys did a number on us where we were just like, we are the feral kids, and we're going to show what feral really is.
And that's why I said I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop everybody right there.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr.
Why the hell are we even labeling each other, for fuck's sake?
Well, that's a good question.
Generational.
I am a woman of a certain age. I'm not anything about any certain generation. I am a person who wants this world to be better.
For everybody, for every age
caused anybody
group.
trouble in the past, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can take responsibility for every single hurt in the world.
No, it's not that.
Well, let's talk tactics.
Well, don't divide us into generations then. It's just more teams. We don't need more teams.
Well, no, we need to come together. And that's what I'm trying to say. We need to come together and work together. The younger ones need to listen to us.
We're all on the same team.
We are all on the same team.
I flipped my
That's what I'm
parents.
saying is we
I
don't.
flipped my
We
parents on Christmas. I flipped them. I flipped my parents. I flipped them on
Outstanding.
Christmas.
Well, there you go. Very good.
You wanna-
Outstanding.
on.
Let me
Let's talk
catch
about some
up real
tactics,
quick.
guys.
I want to thank Louis Russo, who I'm going to go out there and kick his butt pretty soon. Came in with a $2 donation and said, just had to say, Dave's not here. Had to say that, right, Lou? Dave,
yes,
Dave,
it is.
is that you, Dave? Dave's not here, man.
Yeah.
Dave.
Nope.
What's your
What'd you
name,
say?
Bob? What's your name? Starts with a B, Bob. Ends with a B, Bob. Come on, Bob. What is your name? Anyway, Mary Humphreys came in with a $10 donation and said, Trump looking ragged. Ooh, I hope so, darling.
Good.
What I keep referring to as the entertainment value of this tragedy that we're going through is
The shit show?
Huh?
The shit
yeah.
show?
Constant. It is a shit show of things that. Are you shitting me? Louis Russo, I'm going to come kick your butt. Stop that. John just came back in with another $10 and said, just had to say it. Dave's not here. Wait a minute.
Damn.
Nope, that's
Yes.
the last one you just read.
That's the last one. No, he said it again.
All right. We got credits coming in here. pretty soon.
Boy,
Let me
howdy.
tell you
Hey
guys
man, I
about
got the stuff.
Let me tell you guys about the tactics, okay? Let's talk about what we're going to do and how we're going to use our voice and what our voice is going to do, okay? Because I believe 100% what Benita was saying, that it is our voice that is our power, okay?
Yes. It's your
Yes.
It's
activity.
how we use it. Are we going to use it yelling at each other on the fucking radio?
Nope.
Or
No.
are we going to get out and yell at some fucking maggot and tell him that he's full of shit? And
Well,
I'm not
anytime-
yelling at
yelling.
any
Don't be
fucking
yelling.
maggots because I don't give a
Yelling.
shit about them.
No yelling.
That's
Anytime-
unproductive.
one of our
Be
friends,
respectful. Be
one of our family
respectful.
members has something to say. And there's so many ways to do this, okay? The first one is the First Amendment. The first 16 words of the First Amendment. Anytime a MAGA wants to start talking about religion and how Trump was ordained to be in his place, or
Yeah.
something about how this is whatever the fuck they think it is, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion.
Mm.
Congress
Uncle Fatty is
shall
making a
make
point.
no law respecting an
Do you
establishment of
think Mike
religion.
Johnson has read that?
Learn those words. People are ready
You know.
to listen. You know, my governor right now is in my town. Okay? And they will not let me into the event. Straight up. Understand me.
What
I've
makes
been
me
told
think I'm
not
not
to show
surprised,
up.
Uncle Fatty?
The
Because you
motherfucker
have a
neither.
voice.
order with
They're
Mike
afraid
Johnson
of
a
your
few days
voice.
ago.
That's why.
I
You know?
fucking tag him in all of my shitty posts. I call him, I rag his ass, I write him 2 letters a week. Mailed, stamped, in the fucking mail.
There you go.
This
That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
talking about.
This
That's
asshole has
doing
taken away
something.
my daughter's rights to health care. And when
Yes.
we're talking about the A word and the A procedure, okay, they have
Yeah.
gone out of their way to
Oh,
take
they're-
away the standard of care. Okay, what that document provided was a standard of care for doctors. And anytime a MAGA wants to talk about procedure A and all of the deaths of the babies, get to that point to where, you know, this is a medical issue, right? And you're
Humanity.
Got you,
with
BW.
like gals being able to go to the hospital when they're pregnant, when they're 7 months pregnant and they have some pains and they don't know what's going on. Guys, listen to me. I'm not kidding
You
at
know,
all.
No.
What you're hearing out of Uncle Fatty is a concerned father. He's passionate
Yeah.
because his daughter has been,
Absolutely.
and that is whatever it is that motivates you. For Dave, I mean for Uncle Fatty, it's his daughter. For others, it might be another issue. It's women's
It's
rights,
not
voting rights,
American.
civil rights.
Oh,
You know where it is.
There,
John.
there
You
are
know
plenty
it,
of things
brother.
that can piss us off to
I
motivate
got
your
a
ass to get out
20-year-old,
there.
21-year-old stepdaughter that's in the same boat, and she voted. That's why she's like pissed off and stuff. It's
That's why
because
Gen
it's women's right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Take
That's
a
right,
look at
brother.
what
That's
the
why Gen Z
Republicans
has
have
our
tried
back.
to do and what they
Look,
have done.
If any of you have ever had an ectopic pregnancy, which I'm pretty sure that you haven't, which
I've been a part of them.
that is your egg developing in the fallopian
side,
tube. It is extremely painful and it can kill a woman. And I had one of those, and I had to have an abortion because it was growing in my fallopian tubes, which could have killed me. It is not just about having abortion. It is
women's health care issues.
They will agree to that issue. That's the one thing. And it's real easy. Guys, this is real easy to get them in a calm, concerned, easy-toned conversation, to have this conversation right here, that is a medical procedure that needs to be an exemption to their rule.
And
okay?
we've already seen
all the rules. It doesn't.
So when they agree, so when they agree that yes, that needs to be an exemption, just say it point blank, flat out, straight up, 100%. So
no,
we should just go ahead and put Roe back in, right? We should just put Roe back in.
That's what we have to do. We have to fight for Roe all over again.
No, it has
so it's not just an election. It's a lot.
Listen,
let's
guys,
get ready.
There's no OBGYNs left up here. They've all gone. We have no doctors that will even see a gal that's pregnant. Period. For any reason.
Is there a maternity ward there?
Not anymore.
Not if there's any doctors. It's getting that bad across the country. In certain areas of the country, yes.
Washington. Go to
they
Washington.
threaten to lock doctors up.
And Washington has passed laws that they will take in anybody who comes into their state.
There you go.
And
there
needs
you go.
medical care.
So is Minnesota.
Okay,
Guys,
here's Louis Russo, we're all going to have to go kick his butt here pretty quick. Louis Russo just came in with another $5, said, right on Uncle Fatty. There you go, buddy. Got you.
So I'm in North Idaho. Hey, Penny just passed on the chat. And Kootenai County is all up in the news with Bonner County as well. They're okay. Our librarians are quitting. Okay, listen to this, guys. 3 black pastors.
We believe you automatically.
Our pastors are leaving. Our pastors are getting ran out of town. We had 3 black pastors and 1 Catholic priest that was black, and they've all been ran out of town.
For everybody that wants to know, I think you live up
in
northern Idaho.
They were probably ran out of town because they was black.
Look at the Harvard president.
The only
reason
reason
was ran out of town because she was black.
I see guys flying Nazi flags every single day. I see guys carrying ARs on their back into the grocery stores every single day.
That's the life up in northern Idaho. It is a large population of white nationalists up there. Klan members, that's what they are. They have other names for themselves, but they're a bunch of freaking idiots with guns. And they tend to migrate up to where Uncle Fatty is. And that's hard to live with, I bet. You know,
it is,
anyway.
Man. And you know, I love it though because I get to flip them, and it's
well. Be
easy.
careful with the flipping, brother, because you know who you're dealing with up there. You have to be cautious with that.
I do, but it's those calm conversations.
Oh, brother, I have the same attitude.
We bring up the point, and then we flip it on them. When you want to talk about, you know, the Jesus part and the religious aspect of this whole movement, just ask them straight up, what did the founding fathers believe? Because, you know, those were Christian men. Okay.
Where do you have these conversations? Seriously.
Every day.
I mean,
at work,
where?
At the grocery store.
I mean, grocery stores.
At the gas station.
Wherever
anytime
he
somebody says something stupid. Anytime somebody says,
he uses his voice here too.
The Biden and the fucking Joe Biden, I turn around and I say, really?
Seems to be doing a hell of a good job.
Let's talk about that. Let's go over that.
Well, we're gonna have to go over it next time because we're running out of time here. We're gonna have to shut down.
You guys.
And I love you too, Uncle Too Fatty. I love your passion, brother.
Yeah, Fatty.
That's where it comes
Happy
in.
New Year, everybody.
That's who I wanted to say hello to. Hey, Adam.
Hey, what's shaking, man?
Nothing, dude. How are you doing?
Yeah, you know, just sitting up here in the North Woods, getting cold. It's finally getting colder. We still have no snow, but you know, I just got to keep on keeping on. And they say the 17th and 18th of January are the coldest average days of the year. So we're almost there, and we're gonna start to go up again.
Well, there you go.
Well, you know, it's got absolutely nothing to do with climate change.
Nothing.
Never. We had the warmest December on record by 13 degrees, I think.
Damn.
This has been the warmest year on record in 1,400 years. This has been the warmest year on record in 1,400 years.
We had no days in December that were below zero.
Damn.
We haven't either.
It's incredible.
And I want you to know, winter is alive and well down here in South Texas. It was like 63 degrees today, dead of winter.
Hey, all right.
In a few days, we'll be back up to 86.
Beautiful.
Before the next wave comes through, the winter ebbs and flows down here. Winter comes in and visits for a few days.
I tell you what, those weather swings, they're only trending upward, and we got to do something about
here. I'm telling you. Anyway, we were fixing to wrap it up, but I saw your hand up. I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. You didn't need to squeeze me in, but I just wanted to say,
your voice just puts a smile on my face, buddy. I'd love to sit down and pass. I'd rather sit down and pass a doobie back and forth. Just a second.
Hey, why not, man?
Why not?
We'll do it virtually, right through the phone here, huh?
There you go.
Anyway, there's always some hippie music to keep a guy warm, right, John?
That's it.
There's plenty of hippie music around for Adam to hang out and just stay nice and warm.
Yeah, that's it. Stay inside. Stay next to the fire.
Yeah, buddy.
I hope everybody on Facebook got to see my wife's Christmas present, which is a fireplace in front of her house. It's not a real one, but it puts out heat. It looks like a fire. I just can't have a fire in this house. It catch my house on fire. Anyway, Keith Thompson, Rob Marine, came in with a $5 donation and said, in the older days was a look okay of Enterprise. Beam me up. Today's vid chats on the cell phone. Yeah, I know it. It's all technology has changed. He's beam me up, Scotty. That's our days, baby.
Yeah, with the real Captain Kirk.
Days. Yeah.
You got it, Keith.
Ours better.
Yeah, beam me up. It's what I need. Anyway, Keith, thank you very much, brother. Take care of yourself for me, please. Anyway, I guess we're going to wrap it up for the evening. Let me see. Craig, thank you for coming in. The whole damn screen just jumped.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for having me on. And I just want to tell Adam, is it Adam? Connecticut's going to get about 10 inches of snow this coming weekend. So,
Really?
Yes, sir.
We're about 6. We need 6 more feet. Just
I
to get
can't
where
do
we
that
should
cold
be
shit.
right
No. I have a hard enough time with 60 degrees outside. I think it's freezing. Anyway, my wife makes fun of me.
Okay, sir.
But anyway, Craig, thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, welcome.
And
Have a
Uncle
good night.
Patty, you bet.
I'll catch you guys in the blue room. You guys be excellent to each other.
Outstanding. We
Spread the
appreciate your
love as
voice
much
in here,
as you
brother.
can.
Keep that passion
Absolutely.
flowing,
Happy
brother.
New Year, guys.
You bet. You too. Let me pause for a minute and say, let me thank Geek on a Leash. There you go. Came in with a $5 donation and said, wishing you all a happy new year. Well, Geek on a Leash, right back at you, baby. I hope it's a wonderful year for all of us. It's going to be an exciting ride, no doubt. And let me see, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Dave's not here, man.
Yeah, not anymore.
Dave, we appreciate you coming in, brother. We appreciate your voice. Thank you. And you're
John,
right.
it's just
You're
happy to hear you. I've been fiending for a while, man. I've missed you.
Well, I
really
appreciate
missed
that.
you, man.
I won't lie. I had a scare last Sunday. It scared the shit out of me. And, yeah, I got to take a little bit better care of myself. That's what I have to do.
Yeah.
And
well,
don't we all have
hear
to?
it, but
we all. You know.
I just missed you, brother.
Only
man.
the good stuff.
I
Well,
missed you.
appreciate that.
Love to hear your voice. Was worried about you. Didn't see nothing for a long time. So
I appreciate
glad
that,
to hear you're good and everything. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Dave. And come back and see us again. Appreciate it, brother. And Sisyphus. Thank you, darling, for coming in. Pumping us up like you did. There you go. Gave us something to talk about, baby. Point us in a direction and we will attack. So we appreciate your voice coming in here.
Well, appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you.
There you go. It's a family thing, baby. I love it.
It
That's what we
is.
try. It is. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. And Silver Jedi, Bonita.
Yes, John.
Thank you so much. And for the family to know, y'all ain't got half of it, baby. You want to talk about a woman that motivates your ass? What did you do about it? I can discuss the day's issues, but at the end of the conversation, Bonita's going to ask me, "Well, what are you going to do about that?"
And that's exactly what I'm going to say.
That's what we're going to say.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for all their comments. I find them very interesting and enlightening, and we're all here to learn. And I want you to remember, you got a homework assignment, and I want to see those receipts next time we meet.
Next time
I want your list.
Come in here with a list. Be ready to
what
put it.
You've done.
Be ready to put it in the chat.
Bonita,
I contacted
we don't know have homework. We didn't know we had homework.
Well,
Come
now
on
you know.
Now,
now you know. You got till Sunday, baby.
Everybody's
you got till Sunday.
Homework.
We all got homework. Bonita's going to be checking the box, baby.
Yeah, I want to hear come Sunday. You got tomorrow. Make phone calls.
There you go. Write somebody.
Letter.
Get a postcard. Buy one of them stacks of postcards. That way you cover yourself for a while. Just keep writing them out. You know, put a bunch of hashtags, hash numbers, exclamation parts, stamp. You know, let your voice be heard.
I'm the email queen daily. I copy and paste and send it again.
I wish I knew how to do that.
Yeah.
I've got about 5 different posts that I saved as a note, and then I saved on the browser the location, and it doesn't even take me 5 minutes to send those out. Just click, done.
And a lot of you out there that are computer literate and know how to do that, you can do that. You can put your message down and then save that.
Hey, John.
Yes.
You too can be computer literate.
Me?
Yeah,
on it.
I got a guy for that. I got a guy for that.
And therein lies your problem.
Without my guy, I'm off the air, baby. A big thank you to my son Travis, who pours his heart into making sure that I'm able to do this. Indeed, he puts a lot of work into
Travis.
Yes, rock on Travis, and I got more work for him though. See, I hate to tell him, I need to.
And we got work for you, John.
I know.
It's called taking a break.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
We second that.
Third it.
I am going to take care of myself. But y'all realize
you are nominated.
This family is as much a peace of mind on my soul as it is. I hope it is to you. I get as much out of this as y'all do because I don't have people down my street I can go visit or talk to anymore. That world is gone. My social life right here, baby. I got Joe down the street, baby, over in the next town. He's my closest blue dot. And so don't think for a minute this is that I don't get as much as y'all do. I hope out of this because I do. Anyway, Bonita, I am just so tickled to death you got in here.
You don't know the half of it. I'm so tickled I finally got it. I just kept pressing buttons.
Keep pushing them. You'll get in there. We're fixing to go to the blue room here in a minute now. We're going to transfer right over to the blue room.
He said, just keep pressing buttons, Mom.
Yeah, you'll get it. Don't worry. If it starts ticking and goes boom, run. Anyway, Bonita, again, thank you so much for coming in. And it's the first of many conversations I'm sure we're going to have. But bless your heart, thank you for coming in.
And thanks again for everybody's input. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate this program. You don't know how it saves my sanity and saves me from going
bald.
That's
our job. That's our job.
I think it saves all of our family.
Yeah. You can only kick your TV so many times before you're going to buy a new TV.
We had sanity.
Yeah. Well, we group together and we all march forward in the same direction, baby. We help each other get through this shit. That's what we do. We know what we have to do. We just have to help each other along.
And it's going to be a rough year, and I'm not going to lie about that. It's going to be nasty and bad, and I want you all to be prepared for that. And I want you working on getting the blue voted in.
I love this girl. Love you, Bonita. Thank you very much. And miss you, chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you so much for what you do, darling. The unsung hero of this group, baby. I know you are. You're
I don't know
always
about
working
that.
in. I do. You're
I'm
always in the
just doing what
background.
Benita told me to do.
Well,
I'm
there
doing
you go.
stuff.
And
Stuff.
I appreciate it.
Do
You
stuff.
and Bernadette.
Anyway.
But
You got
everybody else can do some stuff right this
what
minute. You know
stuff
what you
they
could
could
do?
do? What stuff?
They could like, they could share, and they could subscribe.
They could.
That's
it's all
easy.
free. It's right
That's
down there at
easy
the bottom of
stuff.
the page down there.
You can do it
Absolutely.
right
Little
this second.
buttons.
Thumbs up.
Been
people.
there, done that.
There you
And I know some people who did share this shit.
Who shared this shit?
Richard Boland from Alabama, and I think he's
Nice
USMC. Yeah. Kevin Fitzgerald from New York, Brian Sherry from Colorado, Charles Wood from Texas, and Bill Reagan from Tennessee. They all shared this shit.
They all
did
shared that
something.
shit. We thank them for sharing this shit. Keep
And the rest of
sharing
us
this
can
shit.
vote like our life depends on it. Because why, John?
Because it does.
Because it does.
It does, darling. And we're fighting for it. And
Yep.
I appreciate you standing next to me. So proud.
I'm glad to be standing next to you.
I'm proud of it. I love you, baby. Thank you for being here.
Love you too.
And Bernie,
Yes, sir.
my leading post. Thank you so much for everything you do, baby.
We
And
lean on each other.
We do. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do. It is. This family, the connections made in this family are unbelievable. You know what you mean to me, and I appreciate you so much.
And I want to shout out
you.
to all the generous Blue Dots
Indeed.
tonight. You guys were absolutely
You
marvelous.
knocked it out of
Thank
the
you
park.
so much. Keeping
Indeed.
this show on the air for people like Benita, people like out in the hills that we don't even know is listening to us. People in the chat that's
In Hazard County,
enjoying
Kentucky.
sharing camaraderie with each other, you know. Thank
We're gonna help
you
each
guys.
other. We're gonna get through this
Absolutely.
shit. And we're gonna make a better
And-
world for
and
everybody
John?
that comes behind us. Yes, dear.
I need to talk to Travis because we got some ideas.
Oh, got ideas? I'm gonna hook you
Okay.
up. I'm gonna hook you
All
up.
right.
All right.
Hook us sister up.
I will, baby.
All
I'll
right,
let
cool.
him know. Yeah, some of the ideas you spoke about the other day, great ideas. I love them. We're gonna make this
Absolutely.
show progressive of something even more than it is now.
Yeah,
with
we
more
got
inclusive
we
thought.
got some big ideas
We got
coming
some
along
shit
for the Blue
going
Dot
on,
Family
baby.
Live this year, you guys.
Think we're just sitting
new
over here
year,
just twiddling our
we're gonna
thumbs?
make some changes, and we're gonna we're gonna do some things.
Hold
So
on
I
to your
look forward
britches.
to it.
stick around.
Hold
Stick
on
around.
to your britches. Anyway,
Yep.
again, thank you to all those names going by on that Patreon list. Those are the members that donate every month, $1 a month. Go in there, whatever you want. That's what keeps that in that chat is what the donations come through. It's what keeps this shit going. So I appreciate it tremendously and heartfelt. I love you all. This family weighed heavy on my mind in the last couple of days. This family means a lot to me. I hope it means a lot to you.
Well, you were heavily on our minds too, John. We're very concerned.
Well, I'm sorry to have to. Yeah, it was better. You should have seen what happened after the camera went off. When I'm sitting there saying, no, I don't want to go to the hospital, and my kid's fixing to give me a reason to really go to the hospital. Anyway.
And we'll talk about that in the blue room.
Yeah, we'll get that later.
Right.
Anyway, again, to this Blue Dot family, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. We will be back here again Sunday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. Until then, and I mean this with everything, I've been saying it forever. Best thing you can do tomorrow, baby, is put a smile on your face and find somebody else to give it away to. Keep in this fight, baby. We need you, but try to find that smile every day. We all need it in our hearts and our souls. Anyway, I love you all. Y'all say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night. And
Good
do
night,
something
everybody.
For the blue and make a list.
There you go. Do something.
Good night.
Do two for